Any words of wisdom for our guest this week, Dylan?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Why would we say that at the end? Hey doing, boys and girls. Welcome to Magic the Opening. This week we're going to be doing Journey Into Nyx.
Nick, it is the part of Theros that is the realm of the gods, which in this pack has what we call a god pack, which is essentially this set's version of a treasure pack. Instead of having one very valuable card from Magic's history, it includes every mythic god printed in the entire block. I've only ever seen one of these in all the years I've been playing, and that's when I opened it when I first began.
It's pretty sweet. So introductions, I'm Tony. You might recognize me from Fat Camp. And this here is Dylan, and you may recognize him from your neighbor's tree. And our chief officer of audio, our Chodio, my son Chase. He's in the room. He is not really paying attention. All right, so that's what the packs look like. You got the ogre-looking guy. Yeah, there are different packs here. I think that pretty much sums up all the art that we got on the outside. A little variety, not much. I'm not going to endorse where I buy these things because they're not endorsing me. So there's that. Show them. Stick it to the man. We'll get into the first pack here. So they would all be gods. If I open it and we see a god right away, we know that's a chance for a god pack.
Instead of having the normal setup of commons, uncommons, and a single rare, it will be all mythics.
Okay. So this is not that pack.
It is not.
You messed it up, Dylan. You jinxed us. All right, so we're going to get into it. We have font. Another font. So font of return, font of fortune. So different kinds of fonts here. I'm supposed to be keeping these cards a little more organized this time, but I've already gone to hell on that.
We can have 2 piles of uncommons.
Sounds good. We got magma spray.
Don't get sprayed with magma. It hurts a lot.
But it only deals 2 damage.
That is because we are planeswalkers and pretty much godly beings that walk between worlds.
You heard it here first. Godly beings. Enchantment creature. We got an elk. So that's exciting because he adds mana to your mana pool. We're going to go a little bit of Cast Into Darkness. We got a Swift Claw. A Shore Stalker. That's my nickname. I'm at the beach. They call me the Shore Stalker. Some people call me Maurice. Nothing, no. Woo, woo. All right.
Ooh.
Thanks. We got a Ravenous 6 and Monstrosity on that guy. So comes on counters. Font. Sacrifice it. 5 damage to target player. We've got a High Priest, a Cat Cleric. That's what my cat thinks it is. A Ram. A Sheep. Not as scary as the goat that we had in the last set, but at the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. We're going to go Merfolk. Cast a spell. Targets this creature. You may return target artifact. We're going to launch the fleet, because who doesn't want to launch the fleet? It's got Strive on it. What the heck is Strive? Costs 1 more to cast for each target beyond the first. Very exciting stuff here. Very exciting. All right, we got a bird. Bird is the word. And a mountain. That's a half land. If you've been taking notes from our previous videos, that is now officially a half land. Not endorsed or sponsored by Magic. This pack right here is going to be the lucky pack. This is going to have the card that I wanted in it. It's not going to have a human soldier in it though, so I'm already setting the standard. All right, we got a scout. We got an aura, enchant land. Enchant land is tapped for mana. Its controller adds 2 mana. We got a rotted Hulk. Not affiliated with any major filming company. A Hubris. Minotaur. Quite a few Minotaur. Starfall. Deals 3 damage to target creature. Cast Into Darkness. Be gone. We got a creature bird here. Rise of the Eagles. It's kind of a cool looking bird. But 2/2 bird enchantment. Creature token flying onto the battlefield and scry 1. We got a Grove Dancer. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. We're going to move on over here with an instant. Cost a blue. Add more to cast for each one beyond the first, and return any number of target enchantments to their owner's hand. It's a good bounce card. Go with Banishing Light. It ends up being a lot of the commander decks I've seen that are built online. Enters the battlefield, exile target on-land permanent, so just a good way to bounce somebody's card out. That's a cool looking art right there. Human Cleric. Underworld, enchant player, the battlefield under your control, gain 1 life. Alright, we got a Human Soldier, Axis of the Gods. You have Hexproof.
Aegis of the Gods.
Like you said, Aegis of the Gods. What the hell did I say?
Axis.
Axis. Can't read. That's why I'm in charge of holding the cards. We got a Sphinx. And a Halfland Swamp right there. That's kind of a cool card. Alright, we've only got 4 more packs to go. So hopefully you grabbed your drinks before the video started. There will be no potty breaks. Adam, put your hand down. Next pack. Couple commons here. Let's see what's up. I think we already saw the Minotaur. Armament here. Font. Who doesn't like the good font card? I'm very fond of it. Instead of being fond of it, I'm fond of it.
Very funny. Audience, now laugh.
Supply line. There's that Eagle card again. We got another Grove Dancer. Seems like there's a lot of doubles in some of these packs.
That's why they are commons.
There's an enchantment. Alright, so we got the Game Warden here. Beast. Enters battlefield. Look at top X cards of your library. X is the number of force you control. You may reveal the creature cards among them and put them into your hand. So obviously a good way to put a bunch of stuff in your hand. Try not to yawn. I'm boring myself right now. We have a Chimera. 2/3. A Spire Spine. I think they like that. Whoever did this series must have liked the art, because if you remember from that bird card, they have a lot of that, that I don't even know what you call that. But you notice the color scheme there with the purples and the blues where they kind of blend them off.
It's supposed to show the sky of Nyx in there because they're enchantment creatures.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes more sense then. Extinguishing all hope. Destroy all non-enchantment creatures. That's a good way to destroy a board. We got a half-land planes there. And then a little information card here because Magic, and then they're gonna run a little webcast here May 9th through 11th of 2014. So if you happen to be able to catch that one,
any time travelers out there, let us know how it went.
You let us know how it went. Are we supposed to say click like and subscribe? Isn't that the portion of what we're supposed to be doing? Click like and subscribe.
Put it at the end of the video.
Okay, we'll do it again then. That's how you get rid of a wrapper.
Just so you know, the moment it left the frame, it fell to the floor.
It did. Rouse the Mob. There's an adult video, I think, that has that same name. Rouse the Mob. Font of Vigor. Same is true about that one. I don't believe this has a video named after it. We got Feast of Dreams here. A couple more comments. Hubris we saw earlier. Pin to the Earth. Enchanted creature -6, -0.
That's
Ouch.
probably a poor name.
Pin to the Earth? Or Hubris?
Both.
Why not? We got a ban card there. We have a Gluttonous Cyclops. That would be your adult video name. I think porn is a harsh word, so we're going to call it adult video. Gluttonous Cyclops.
Next card.
Next card. Blood Crazed. Who doesn't like Blood Crazed? We got an enchantment here. Enchant creature. Can't attack or block unless controller pays 3. We got another artifact. Equipment card. First strike. Trample haste. We have Crystalline Nautilus. I I've actually never used a Nautilus in any of my decks. Becomes target a spell or ability, sacrifice it. Alright, he's missing an arm. That's never good, but he's gnarled. Chant creature. It's got bestow on it. +2/+1, can't block. We got some blossoms here. The emotional echoes of Dryad Gatherings attract lost souls. That's what it does. I'm just reading the card. We got another bird here, and then a half land. Half land on that one. Now, when did they start going to where they put the little logo at the bottom where it told you what series it was?
What do you mean?
Well, on this card here, they show you the TBH. These do not have the set name at the bottom of the card.
I do not know. Obviously somewhere between the two Theros blocks.
You're supposed to do some research before we do these videos.
Because that's exactly what I go and look up when I'm doing research on these sets. When did they add the 3-letter code for a set at the bottom of the card?
I've already seen that one. Golden Hind. Seen it. Counterman. We got a revealer here. A Starfall. Cruel Feeding. Stonewise. There's that Eagle card again. If anybody would like an Eagle card, please email me and I'll be happy to give it to you. Thunderhoof. We got some leeches here. Squelching leeches. Power and toughness are equal to the number of swamps you control.
That's a terrible word. Squelch.
Squelch. You just have to say it different. Squelching! It makes it better.
That made it even more horrifying.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. Sign to Dust. Destroy any number of target artifacts and enchantments. Ire. Tap untap target creature. Come over here. We got the Vigilance, Trample. Other Centaur creatures you control get +1/+1, have Vigilance and Trample. You got the half art here, and then another love story. So we're going to talk about... We can't show that because we're probably not able to. What's on the back side of this thing? Limited only by your mana. Blah, 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 blah. So one of the junk cards on the back of the thing. We're now down to our last pack. If you need to take a bathroom break, now's the time. Unless it's God Pack, and then you're going to miss it. Hit like and subscribe. Or just do that afterwards.
Yes.
Afterwards. Should I open this pack real slow? Right, Chase? Yeah, he says yes. I feel like that one hit me in the back of the head.
And then because it did.
Feast of Dreams!
No God back today.
Destroy target enchantment creature. Target enchanted creature. Reading. Gotta say it out loud. Hubris again. You got a soldier. You got the doggy. As I discussed earlier, doggies poop on things. We got Immortals. Stonewise. We have a Shore Stalker. Have a Weaver. A Blade Tusk Boar. And we got the Ritual of Returned here. Exile target creature card from your graveyard. Put a zombie creature token on the battlefield. Its power is equal to that card's power, and toughness is equal to the card's toughness. So I guess if you're running a zombies deck, that might be something to look into. Got a artifact card here. You may choose not to untap. During your untap step, pay 6, tap. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Got a Fellhide, Death Touch. Other Mentor creatures, you have Death Touch. Gives everybody Death Touch. That's pretty cool. There we go. Got a dual land here. Scryland, like I said. Enters the battlefield tap. You get to scry, and it's good for 2 lands, or 1 of 2 lands rather each turn. So we got our first shiny, I think, got all these guys. So here's our first foil. So it's a sorcery, reveal top 6 cards of your library, put 3 enchantment cards among them onto your hand and the rest on to the graveyard. The half land, as I like to call them. Not quite as exciting as the soldier earlier, but we did get a regular soldier, not the human soldier that I've come to love over our time opening these packs. Any words of wisdom for our guest this week, Dylan?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Why would we say that at the end?